Bonjour, ça va? Just kidding. This is my Brigitte Bardot inspired makeup. Ever since I had a YouTube channel, I've been excited to film a Brigitte Bardot look because she is like my favorite. I think she's so beautiful, and she's kind of, everyone really bases the look of the smoky eye and the nude lip off of her. I mean, Pamela Anderson gets her essential look from Brigitte Bardot. Kim Kardashian almost does. Like, it's timeless and beautiful and actually very simple. So if you want to learn how I did it, keep watching. Hello. So yeah, my voice is sounding really odd. I don't know what happened. I woke up with a sore throat. Apologies. I have got a bit of a tan. It's probably not showing up on the camera, but I do. So this foundation is going to look a little light, but that's okay. I also have a blemish, 2 blemishes. But I'm using Pro Lumiere by Chanel in 10. Brigitte Bardot had pretty matte skin, but I don't care. I like this foundation, and you can powder it and it has a semi-matte finish. I'm just applying that with my fingers because it's easy. So now that I look pale and odd, I'm going to my eye makeup. I am using from a Revlon cream eyeshadow palette this gold color as a base. Now if you want, you can apply, shadow insurance or primer potion on your lid beforehand if you don't want it to crease. Now, a lot of people, when they think of Brigitte Bardot, they think black eyeshadow. I personally do not like black eyeshadow on myself. I have always copied her look using a dark brown. That's not like a purist thing to do, but it's what I like to do. So I'm using Caught in the Act Courtney from the Balm, which you can get at Sephora. It's a beautiful, like, mahogany brown color. Taking that on a flat brush and starting at the lash line, patting that on top of our creamy base. Now, her eyes are not the same shape as mine, so I'm bringing it a little bit higher on my outer corner. But if you have almond-shaped eyes like hers, don't do that. Just follow the normal shape of your eye. But since mine are quite different, I'm kind of monkeying with the formula a little bit. And it doesn't have to be neat. See, so right there, I'm not going to put a lot of eyeshadow on. Now, time to blend. So I'm taking this, I really like this brush for blending. It doesn't get enough love. This is MAC 275. And just blending that in. Don't take it above the crease. So see, we get the same kind of intensity and darkness that a black eyeshadow would give, but it's not as harsh. And it quite flatters blue eyes. And then I'm taking that dark brown on my brush on the tip of it under on my lower lash line. Now, this is very important. She has a lot of black gel liner, and it's in a flick. So sometimes I like to do the flick first, sometimes I don't. Depends on how I'm feeling. Today I think I'm going to do the line first and then build up the flick. It's always easier to start thin and gradually make it bigger. If you do a big chunk of eyeliner, it's not as easy to clean up. I kind of like to do both eyes at once. So quite dramatic, actually. For me anyways. Now if you want to be a purist, in a lot of the pictures I looked at, she didn't have anything on her waterline, but to me that just looks funny. So I'm using a gold pencil from Sephora, which is waterproof, and it is in the color Flashy Copper, or number 7. If you wanted it to be extra dark and, you know, seductive. That's not the right way to say seductive at all. Use a black or maybe a dark brown. So now I'm going to curl my eyelashes using a Tweezerman lash curler that I got yesterday, or the day before last, and it works really well. I highly recommend it. It costs twice as much as the Revlon one, but it works a lot better. And now for my L'Oreal Voluminous with Collagen Mascara. I'm so sorry I sound like a pubescent boy right now. It's not very Brigitte Bardot-esque of me. And a bit on my lower lashes as well, which is really difficult to do. Those are the eyes done. I will get close up in your face so you can see. There's a car alarm going off. I'm glad it's not mine. My car doesn't even have an alarm. So now for the eyebrows, she did have excuse me, she did have fairly thick eyebrows, so I'm just going to fill mine in slightly. Then I'm going to contour my cheekbones a bit because she had nice cheekbones with my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And then cheeks aren't really a big deal for her, but I have this color from Maybelline. The pigmentation is not so good, but just on the apple of my cheek. And now for the lips, I'm taking this old Estee Lauder lip pencil, which is in color Pink Writer, or number 1. It's a pink color. It doesn't have to be pink though. As a matter of fact, I would recommend more of a beigey color. But she definitely overlined her lips. to a very rounded shape. I'll fill them in. To have a darker lip line around her lips and then a paler color inside, and it was always nude, so I'm using my Revlon lipstick in soft nude. Just straight from the bullet, I don't care. That is what this thing is called, right? It is called the bullet. I've heard people refer to it as such. So I'm presuming that's what it's called. So that's the makeup done. And like I said, you can put a darker color in the waterline. As a matter of fact, I might do that just because. I used to wear this look to school every single day sophomore year, only sometimes without the black winged liner, but always on the inside. And then I'd wear Bad Gal Plum mascara from Benefit. Now, for her hair, it is very simple. What you need to do, loose curl or wave like I've done. I just used a 1-inch curling iron. You know the drill. And we need a kind of brush that you can tease with, or a teasing comb. I don't have a teasing comb, I use a round brush. And starting at the crown section of my head, I've already teased it a little bit. I'm just going to tease it a bit more. Sometimes she has a kind of updo, which is what I do quite frequently, which is basically just pile all of your hair on top of your head and pin it there with the center part. But, you know, this is the iconic hairstyle she's known for, which is like the beehive. So this whole section is all poofy. So I'm going to take some bobby pins and pin it all together now like this. So that it looks something like this. And in the back it's all messy. Sometimes she has a bow. That would be very cute. And she has bangs. I don't. But if you wanted to, you could pin this back and leave the front bits hanging like that. I look goofy when I do that, but if your hair was shorter, you totally could. You could put more of it back. You could leave it like this. You could take sections out. You could tease the hair down here. It's quite customizable, but this is essentially her kind of look. So, oh, I forgot to powder. So I'm just using my Revlon Photo Ready powder, even though my skin is having a bit of a dry day, just to get rid of the shine. Forgot concealer too. This is really not my day, huh? Taking my CoverGirl concealer. This is a bit of a deviation because I like there to be a lot of lightness under my eyes, which is very modern and very Kim Kardashian-esque. Brigitte Bardot did not. So yeah, if you want to be a purist, use a concealer that is closer color match for you. Now we're really done. So I will just gaddle up in your grill again so you can see. This is the classic kind of makeup and hair that will never go out of style. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!